Hey yo, feeling kinda nostalgic right now, you heard? What's good, peoples? How we living out there? It's your boy done been on a hiatus. That's what's his name? that's that HaHa Davis. No, not HaHa Davis. What's the guy's name that be laughing like that? The big dude. He used to play in the NFL. Dang, what's his name? I follow him on the... Well, anywho, I love that laugh. That laugh is funny. That joke is hilarious. I be laughing like that. If you ever hear me laugh like that and you just said a joke, your joke probably won't funny. But what's up, man? Long time no see. Long time no see. What y'all been up to? Y'all been getting into some new? Getting into some new? Oh, also, I said I'm feeling kind of nostalgic right now because I am currently at the same spot that I recorded my very first episode. You know, it was a little cold to record out. Not cold. It was a little windy to record outside today. So, you know what I'm saying? Back in the old ladybug or Junebug. I think his name is Junebug. Back in Junebug, you know what I'm saying? We're not whipping around, gas a little low. So we're gonna chill in a whip for a little bit. Take a little dip. But yo, so today's episode, fair warning, okay? It's not gonna be the nicest. I don't know. Some people, you might feel weird, you might not. If you're by yourself, you'll probably feel fine. But I don't know, if this is like a car trip, you know, a quick little car trip listen, and you're with somebody else, you might feel a little unawkward. You might feel a little awkward about it because you want to like agree with some of the stuff I'm going to say. But, hey man, look, it's just real life. We are humans, and it's natural. So let's get into it, man. So my topic, I've talked about this a little bit with people, and I talked about this a little bit with myself, but I haven't, recorded it yet. So I want to officially have this conversation with y'all. So is anybody else out there, I guess, in today's terms, in layman's terms, a nasty human being, or as some black folks would say, a nasty buzzard? My sister called somebody, I think a teacher or something in school, a nasty buzzard because they did something nasty. And that was just something that was, I don't know, it just stuck. And everybody in our family would start saying that, nasty buzzard, like if somebody's just being real gross. But if you're like me, give your big self a hug, because you're not alone, okay? We are not alone out here. I'll start with it light. I'll start light. So our body has different functions, right? Stuff comes out our ears, our eyes, our mouth, our nose, all the holes, and so I'll start up top. I'll go from top to bottom. That's funny because I didn't mean the bottom as in like feet. Well, I didn't mean bottom as in butt, but I meant like from head to toe. But there's no holes past the bottom, so we gonna go from top to bottom. You get it? Took me a second to get that. I didn't even intentionally say that. That's how funny I am. I'm unintentionally hilarious. Isn't that great? Man, I'm gonna make some woman lucky. She will never have to worry about me not being funny ever in her life, ever in our marriage, ever in our holy covenant of love. Step in the name of love. Anywho, start at the top. So let's see. Our eyes. Okay, our eyes be giving out. So that one I haven't really thought too much about. But something I've noticed is I be having eye gunk even after I shower. And then I'm just like, I know I wash, like, I literally get right under my eye. I get that little spot where the bags be, I get the eyebrows, I scrub that, I get on top of the eye, the top eyelid, and it's like, I go a little bit, and this is like a morning shower. Let's say it's a morning shower, not a night shower. I don't worry about the night showers because by nighttime I've already rubbed out the crusties. But it's like the morning showers, I might still have a little crusty in there after a shower. It's like them things be looking like boogers. Like they call them eye boogers, but them Jones really look like nose boogers. Like it makes sense to call them eye boogers. It's just nasty. And like, would you tell somebody if they got eye boogers in their eye? Cause I've recently experienced that. My coworkers ain't worth a darn. They ain't worth a darn. Some of them, not all of them, some of them. Because I have been at work with some eye crusties, and nobody would tell me. Nobody has told me once about my eye crusties, and I've had to just rub them out and be like, and act like ain't nothing happened. Act like I ain't been at work for 6 hours already, and I only got an hour or two to go. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, don't nobody say a word, boy. And then so the eyes aren't that bad. Let's see what else we got. Let's say the ears and then the nose, because I feel like the ears are slightly higher than the nose, ever so slightly though, not by a lot. Ears be nasty, man. I had one client come in to the office one day, and they had turned their head to like look out the window, and I saw the inside of their ear. I was like standing beside them, and I saw the inside of their ear. That joint was like black. Not even black. It was like a dark brown. It looked like they had freaking, I don't even know. It was just so nasty. It was so nasty. I got grossed out just thinking about what it would look like if they pulled it out. Oh man, one time, oh gosh, this guy. So one time my little cousin, I ain't even gonna say his name, my little cousin had like the dirtiest of ears at one point. And he also had a hard time hearing. And so one day, I think we were like play wrestling or something, or like I was just really close beside him, and he turns and I see his ear, and I was like, oh shoot, like his ear, like he's got something wrong with his ear, and they didn't tell the family, like his mom and dad didn't tell the family nothing. And then I'm like, wait a minute, no, ain't nothing wrong with his ears. That's wax. That's like built up ear wax. And so I tell him, and then I tell his mom, and his mom literally had to get tweezers to get the wax out because of how much it was. And I'm just like, that's so disgusting. Like, I'll clean my ear out with I'll wash my ear probably like 5 times out the week. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Some showers are fast, so it's like I get the essential spots. I get the essential spots really good. Like feet, booty, pits, face. Like I get those spots really. Oh, and the neck. The neck is an essential spot. You don't want no ring around your collar, man. You really don't. Like you never know what you like. I'm the type to not know what I'm gonna put on until I get out the shower, or like sometimes like right before I get in the shower. So it's like, man, I just want to be prepared at all times. So face, neck, pits, booty, front, feet. Those are the essentials. So when it's a quick shower, those are the essentials. Now, when it's just a regular shower, I'm taking my time. It's, back of the ear, in the ear, neck, face, chin, all that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some of y'all ain't washing your foreheads. Please wash your foreheads. Okay, get the top. Make sure to get the top, right where your hairline's at. Get that top part. And then get the back of your neck. Get the back of your neck, people. And don't forget the side of your necks, too. Get the side of your neck. And behind your ear. Get behind your ears, man. I feel like some of y'all out here not washing properly and know what to wash properly. But anywho, that was disgusting. One of my clients had the same thing. But when my little cousin, he had to get it. He got his mom to help, and his mom pulled it out, and she was disgusted. Like it was hard to pull out. Like she was like moving it around and yanking and stuff. And I'm like, that's gross. Like, just think how long it took for that to happen, you know? I don't know if they remember that, but I will never forget that. That junk was gross. And so one of the clients had that situation. I'm like, yo, you need to clean your ear ASAP. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking that to myself, you know? And it was just so nasty. I'm like, oh, I never want to get caught lacking like that ever, you know? That would be a sad, sad day to get caught like that. You know what I mean? And so that's the ear. The ear is not too bad. Only when you got earwax in your ear and people see it, that's gross. So clean your ears, man. Use your rag, clean your ear out, rinse it with the water, and then when you get out, get you a nice little ear pick. I call them ear picks. What are they called? Cotton swabs. Cotton swab. Get you a little cotton swab for your ears, man. Dry them out. Make sure you get all of that. You know what I'm saying? Get in that little soft part. What's it called? Get in that little cartilage area. You know, that little corner spot. Make sure, don't forget to get that part too. Cause that John, ugh, the ears are important. Now your nose. I hate snot. Actually, I don't hate snot. Snot's kind of interesting. My own snot, when I'm like under the weather or whenever it's it's the season change from, I think it's winter to spring or summer to fall. I think I get the summer to fall. I think I get the summer to fall sickness. I think that's when I typically get like congested and get a lot of mucus. I think it's the summer to fall because it's like warm in the day and then cold at night. I think that's because it's like in the house, it's like, oh, it's the heat's not on, but then, ooh, it's dropping to the 50s and 40s. I'm in just a tank top in basketball shorts. Now I'm cold, waking up, and I'm out, and my chest is freezing, and my mucus is building up to, protect the body. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I don't even know how mucus builds up, to be honest with you. I ain't even gonna hold you. If you do know, put it in the comments below. The comments below. But yeah, if you do know, let me know, man. Hit the slide in the DMs. I'm not gonna look it up. Trust me, I won't. So if you do know how mucus is created in the body, I will not know by the time you hear this, unless somebody already tells me. So yes, that's the eyes, the ears, and the nose. The nose is kind of cool. I like when I get a really, really good one that like it hurts to blow it out, but I feel so much better. Like the ones that be having like just a little bit of blood in it, right? And then it's like the dark yellow. Like those joints, those ones be something else, you know? Those ones be the good ones because it's like then you feel you cleared up for like the next 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You get those really good big ones. Let's see. Oh, the mouth. Ooh, this is one of the ones I was talking about with one of my coworkers. So, the mouth. You get a lot that comes out the mouth. Vomit, hate it. You get vomit. Oh, thank you. You get vomit. You get spit, all that, loogies. I hate vomit. Vomit's disgusting. Ever since, even now as an adult, I hate throwing up. I'll like cry. I'll cry after I throw up. Like it's so crazy. Growing up, I hated throwing up so much that like I wouldn't I could throw up from like I hated trying to cough really hard because I hated the mucus that I would get in my mouth. I hated when I had a like cold or phlegm in my throat or in my chest and I would have to cough really hard. And my mom's like, Gabe, you got to cough harder than that if you want to get that mess out of you. I'm like, it'll come out my nose. When I throw up, it'll come out. So stop trying to get me to cough. I hate when it's in my mouth. Like it's disgusting. I hate spitting it out. I hate coughing and having to wait to get somewhere where I can spit. So what I would do is when I had a really big cough coming and I can feel it, I do like half of it and I'm like, ooh, I got a real big cough coming. What I would do is I would go outside, and my mom knows. My mom and my mom and my dad knew, and my sister knew when it was like when I was in my phlegm and mucus phase, because I would always be going in and out like randomly, cause to like spit and throw up, and so when I'd have a big cough coming, I cough like halfway, and I'm like, ooh, it's a big one. And I can feel it. I can feel all this phlegm about to come up. And I would go outside, and it would look like, from the outside looking in, it looks like I'm trying to throw up. Because I wouldn't like stand up straight and just like kind of cough into my hand or like cough really hard out in the air. It's like, no, I'd be hunched over, my mouth would be open, like drool would be coming down, and I'm just like, just coughing phlegm. I mean, people can cough phlegm inside at church, no problem. Me, I have to go outside, get where nobody can see me, and just look like I'm gagging for about a minute, and then finally get my big cough, and all the phlegm comes up, and I'm just like, I don't know if I'll ever get over this. Like, one person I respected a lot was my granddad. My granddad, oh, I'm getting grossed out thinking of it. I told you I was going to be a little disgusting, but bear with me. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh gosh. Okay. So my granddad, he would, boy, he would cough, he would cough up phlegm. And then there have been so many times where he would just, cough it up, spit it out, whatever. And then there were times where he wasn't in a spot where he could just spit it. He wasn't like outside or near a trash can or near anything to spit into. And he would cough it up, and he would like start chewing it. Oh my gosh. Like, because it makes me think about phlegm being in my mouth and knowing how it feels, and then being like, oh, he's chewing it. Oh gosh, I gotta stop. Oh, I'm making myself feel queasy. But I gotta keep going. Because some of y'all nasty jokers out here do the same thing. But yeah, he would do that. And I'm like, how is it so easy for you? Like, I don't know if you just don't care about life no more because you're at this age, but something ain't right. So I would hate that. I hated that. I hate coughing up. I hate the big coughs. I'm okay with the little coughs. Big coughs and phlegm, hated it. I still, to this day, I will still go outside. Like, if you ever see that I'm under the weather and I'm hanging out at your crib or something like that, or like you're at my crib or we're out somewhere and we're like outside and I can like access outside real easy. If I start coughing a little bit and I walk away, just know I'm going outside like a little child to cough up phlegm instead of like an adult and just coughing and being able to walk away for a second, spit the trash can, and come back to the conversation. Like, no, I need a minute or two. Okay? I need a minute or two to work up these coughs to get the really big cough. Ooh, I'm even getting phlegm now. Whoa. I'm not getting no phlegm. I think I was just, I don't know what that was. Maybe like a air bubble, thought bubble. I don't know. But anywho, yeah. And spitting. So spitting, that's what I was talking to my coworker about. Spitting. I still spit. Like when I have a moment to myself and I don't think about it, I just spit randomly. Like, I still spit out here in these streets. Like, is anybody still spit these days? Like, spitting was such a thing, and now it's not. I feel like I'm part of a dying breed. Like, people don't just spit. Like, yeah, you spit phlegm, but that's like after a cough. But me, summertime, tank top, shorts, just spitting. You know what I'm saying? Or just a quick off to the side. I don't know what that was. But yeah, I spat somewhere the other day. I don't even know why. I just spat because I could. And I don't know. It feels fun. It feels fun for me to spit. Are y'all still spit? Y'all still spit? Anybody still spit? I feel like my mouth just works up a lot of saliva, and I just have to spit sometimes. And sometimes I'll swallow it. Sometimes I'm in a position where I can just spit, and I just spit it. Like if I'm on a parking deck and I'm just chilling, like my mouth works up saliva and I'll just spit. Like I won't typically think to swallow it. I'll just spit it out. Because it's like a lot of saliva. It feels weird. I guess because I don't like phlegm. Maybe that's what it feels like. It's like starting to build up to feel like phlegm like, and maybe that's just my body's involuntary reaction to that feeling. And like even now, it's like I can just feel like saliva building up on the side, and then it gets to the middle under the tongue, and it's just like, that's just a lot of saliva, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, you a dog? That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. No, I'm not a dog. Okay, I respect women. Facts. But yeah, I still spit these days. And it's like, I be feeling bad because don't nobody spit. And so when I was talking to my coworker, I was like, I don't even know how this came up. I really don't know how it came up. But I was like, I still be spitting these days. And she was like, you do? Ugh. Nasty? Why? Just like, why do you still spit? I'm like, not as much as I used to, but yeah, if I'm like by myself, like I'll spit. And then she was like, oh, not around people? Okay, well that's okay, I guess. And I was like, yeah, but I don't really see people don't spit like they used to. And she was like, yeah, that's a good thing. I'm like, I guess so, you know. It only makes sense, right? Right? Yeah, that makes sense. For people not to be spitting these days still. Because I guess spitting is nasty. I remember one of my aunts, she did the chew tobacco. Oh gosh. She would keep a bottle. Oh, ugh. And typically it'd be like a water bottle that she just drunk. Oh, so it's clear, you can see it. It ain't no colored bottle, it ain't no type of no, clear plastic water bottle, using it to spit or chew in. And I'm just like, ooh, gross. That's gross. That is gross. Also, Quantum Mania, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm kind of excited about that. My boy's in it. The black guy, the main protagonist. He's good, man. He's in a lot of stuff. He's in Creed 3. He was in The Harder They Fall. He's in some other stuff, but he's good. Stuff he's been in lately, he's been good. Like past what, four years now. Past 4 years, the big movies he's been in has been good. I liked it. He does a good job. He's got a good wide range. I like that he has a wide range. You know, he has a very wide range. Ant-Man and the Wasp, his role in that is going to be way different than how he plays in Creed, and that's going to be way different than how he was in The Harder They Fall, and that's way different than how he was in Red Tails or whatever that flying movie was that he was in. You know, he's got a good range. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lovecraft Country. He was the main guy in that. You know, that's gonna be different. So he's got really good range, man. Really good range as an actor, and he's good at it. I think it's good because he's good at it. That's one of the main reasons why I enjoy him. Let's see. Okay, so spitting. Let's go. Keep going down. Oh, so I guess the bottom's next. We ain't really. Y'all be having lint in your belly buttons. I guess that used to be a hole where you get fed in with the tube and stuff. Y'all get lit in your belly buttons. I don't really be checking my belly button. I don't feel like I dig into my belly button. I guess I don't have a belly button to really dig into. I have an innie, but it's like my stomach don't overlap that much for my belly button that I would have to dig into it. So I guess when I like wash my abdomen, I just get my belly button at the same time. You know, I don't have that. I wouldn't even call it a struggle. I don't have that instance where I gotta go into my belly button or like, you know. I'm thinking of the belly sweats. This guy made a joke about a big guy. This guy's a little bit big. He said the top of matter of fact, it was what's his name? It was on Roast Me. So All Def does this thing called Roast Me on YouTube. It is hilarious. They literally just busting jokes about each other for like an hour. And so one of the jokes, it was Craig Smith. Craig Smith was making a joke about another guy named Doughboy. And Craig Smith said to Doughboy is a larger guy, you know, he's big. And so Craig says to Doughboy, the top of Doughboy's belt is musty. Because his belly overlaps his belt. And I'm just like, that's so funny. Because you don't think about that. You don't think about the sweat from the belly. Because like I be getting belly sweats when I'm at the gym. I get the waist belly sweats at the gym, you know. And so you obviously you don't see it till like you go to shower and it's like, oh yeah, I got all the belly sweats and whatnot. And so I just thought that was funny. Um, but yeah, we we like a good we like a good comedy. We like a good comedy. That's interesting. Why you walking so close, man? This guy walking mad close to the car. You gotta be careful, my boy. Gots to be careful. I know you can see somebody in it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give yourself some space. Be watchful out here, my boy. Gots to be watchful, my boy. But let's see. Yeah, so nothing wrong with the belly button, nothing dirty with the belly button, but please clean your belly button. My people who are larger, okay? My larger people, please clean your belly button. Don't be out here with dirty belly buttons, okay? And stinky, musty belly buttons. All right? They're important. We care about them. Your spouse cares about it if you got a spouse. Your old lady or your pappy. What do women call guys if they're just dating? I know some guys would be like my shorty, my old lady. What's something? Your boo. There we go. Your boo, or your man's, your boo, your honey bun. No, honey bun. I feel like honey bun's more like a marriage name. That's a you stink. Care about it. Come on, care about stink. Is that one? Tink, big head. I don't know. I feel like those last two were women's. One that guys you for women. Anywho, all right, down to the nitty gritty. So obviously your front hole or your gooch hole, your undercarriage hole for the ladies, that's just peeing. There ain't nothing, nothing wrong with peeing. Please make sure you're drinking water so your pee doesn't smell like Calabasas and ranch, okay? And tomato paste with a side of corn chips, cause some of y'all ain't clean. Y'all don't be drinking enough water. And then you go off to somewhere public and you leave it because you're in a rush. You wash your hands, but you don't flush. And I be coming in on that hush because I be like, who done stunk this up? That's kind of a bar. That was kind of a bar. Play that back. Listen to it. That was kind of a bar. Listen to me go. Yeah, I promise you, I could be like a C class to D class rapper. I really think I could be a C class to D class rapper. Like if I like me getting to a point where being comfortable in front of a mic, because I definitely can't do beats, so somebody else would have to do the beat and record. But like getting comfortable to like, oh my gosh, I could really be a C to D class. I could be a D to C class rapper, man. Maybe even B, yo. If I get like the boom bap New York beats with the nuance type beats that I like, that I'm hearing, something like Lil Yachty's new album he just put out, man, I could do something. All right, check this out. I got one. Okay. Yeah, hold up. Blink, blinkety blink. Sitting here trying to think. I need to go to a sink and vomit. Clean it up with Comet. Earth is my planet. Boy. And don't take my stuff neither. If I hear it on your track, I'm going to check SoundCloud. I'm going to see who just put a song out. I'm going to check everything. I'm checking Spotify. I'm checking YouTube. I'm checking all that. I'm checking all the streaming joints. I hear a bar that I just spit, I'm coming for you. You getting clapped up. You and your mans. You and your mans. You know what I mean? I'm kidding. Okay, but anywho, let me stay on topic, because this is literally just about bodily functions that are normal and natural, but also are seen as disgusting in human society because apparently we just don't like it and we think it's disgusting. And so Here's the last one. Your booty. Your booty be having a lot going on. Obviously, I don't really want to mention the heavy materials that come out of your booty or the liquidy materials that can come out of your booty. Um, I pray for no runs 2023. I pray that for you and your household. I pray that everything of uh, is of gusto and of shape, um, and comes out smoothly. Because I know that some that have gusto in form and shape, they can also have some girth in them. So we don't want the girthy ones. Um, Obviously, if you're a little lost and you're just coming in randomly right now, I am talking about poop. Yes, I'm talking about poop. But now let's get off of that and let's go to the last one. Yo, okay. So this one, hear me out now. I'm gonna tell myself I'm gonna share who I am. All right. So don't come at me. All right. Don't come at me, yo. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. So, passing gas, farting, cutting the cheese, ripping a big one, letting one loose, um, um, opening up your booty hole. I growing up like any normal kid, I would always laugh at farts growing up, right? Elementary school would always laugh. I had one friend, oh my goodness. Um, her name was should I say her name? Can I say her name? It's not like I'm not picking. I thought it was funny. I didn't think it was like nasty or anything. So I'm not like picking on her and like trying to make her seem like a disgusting person. Okay, matter of fact, I don't have to caveat nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know my heart. I know my heart. I used to laugh and have joy with this. So my my she was my neighbor too. Yeah. So my neighbor slash classmate. Were we ever in the same class? Were we? Third grade, I guess, because there was only one third grade class, and there was two fourth grade classes, and then two fifth grade classes. So I guess at some point we was in the same class. But anywho, we rode the same bus, lived beside each other, and we would also do like specials together, like PE, art, all that. We would do that together because the classes were small to where we could do it together. And so there will be times at school, on the bus, when we outside playing at her house or playing across the street. I didn't really have nothing fun at my house. She had a trampoline. Our neighbor across the street had a trampoline. It was a while before I even got my basketball goal. And then like I think the year that I got it, everybody kind of like moved to another street or another thing. Another I'm blanking. I need to build up my vocabulary. My vocabulary is very small, if you haven't realized this. They say people that use a lot of fillers are people with very small vocabulary. And it's true. But I don't even care. You feel me? The psalmist said, if I don't have the words to pray, I'll just make a noise. The psalmist said, if I don't have a word to praise, I'll just wave my hand. You know what I mean? So as long as I'm able to praise my God, you bets not come for me about my vocabulary. But anywho, when growing up, elementary school, Khadijah would have the biggest farts. And I mean the biggest. Like when I say biggest, I don't mean farts that go like no, I mean farts that are like like big farts. And every single time without fail, I would bust out laughing. There was one that I will not forget. There was one we had metal bleachers in our gym / auditorium at our elementary school, Hoffman Elementary. That joint is shut down. It did not last very long. And so it had metal bleachers. So, there's like the echo and the vibration off of those are very different from like plastic bleachers, right? And so we were sitting down for something. I think we were in PE and our our PE teacher was about to tell us what we were going to do. And so she lets off a big one, as usual. And that thing traveled and vibrated. And I was sitting next to her and I felt it. I just started laughing. I bust out laughing. You know, some of the others kind of giggled and laughed too. But I'm just like, that's hilarious. Like, it's just so funny to me. You know, and then coming to middle school, still it's funny. You fart in class on accident, I'm gonna die laughing. Like, I'm not gonna be able to pay attention anymore. So like, hopefully they farted at the end of the lesson and not the beginning. Because if you fart at the beginning, that's all I'm gonna think about. I'm gonna stop laughing, look at you, and then laugh again. I'm gonna start laughing all over again. Middle school, same way. People fart, it's more like it wasn't a bust out crying, laughing, can't stop, but it was a good minute laugh for me. It was a good 2-minute laugh for me, depending on the fart. If it was just a fart that stink, I'm mad and I'm getting out of there. And I'll giggle at how bad it stinks and how much you need to go wash your booty, but that'd be it. But if it was like a good loud one or like a good random one that was loud and you thought it was gonna be quiet, or a good one that was long, those are the funny ones. The long ones, those are funny, because it's just like, I can't laugh until it stops. I gotta see how long it goes. I can't prematurely laugh at a fart that might go for like 5-6 seconds. You know what I mean? And farts are still funny. And so for me, I'm gonna tell myself, y'all, I don't even care, son. I don't even care. 'Cause some of y'all the same way. There are times where I idiotically pass gas to see what it smells like, to see what my insides are giving off. You know what I mean? But stupidly enough, I'll do it in like the room I'm doing something in. Like if I'm in my room playing the video game, if I'm in my office at work, if I'm in the car, if I'm I don't know, like somewhere outside where I'm like not moving around, like a coffee shop or something, and I'm outside on the patio or the backside where I'm outside by myself and nobody's around, and I pass gas and I'm like, oh, I wonder what it's gonna smell like. I don't even think to myself like, dude, you're gonna keep sitting here, like you have no reason to get up. Now, if you get up, you're going to take it everywhere else, you know? Like it's going to linger in your pants and you're just going to disperse it as you walk. So now you got to sit here and suffer, you big dummy. You could have walked into another room. You could have walked off to the bathroom. You could have, you know what I'm saying? You could have did all this to avoid this. But no, you want to be the genius to smell your fart and not think to go somewhere else. You know, and sometimes it's like, oh, okay, maybe I need to go use the bathroom. This is smelling a little strong. Or like, oh, okay, it's dry. I think I'm a little hungry. Or it's like, okay, you cannot eat there anymore. You cannot, this is what you smelling like after that. You cannot eat there anymore. It's not good for you. Your insides are talking to you through its aroma. You can't go there no more. Like, are any of y'all like that? Or I will, like I said, if it's a big loud one or a long one, it's funny to me. And so if I'm by myself, you know, and I feel a big one coming, I'm gonna let it go. And I'm gonna giggle at it. I'm like, dang, boy. That's your big one, my boy. You better check your drawers, fam. Or like if it's a long one, I'll be like, ooh, out here holding high notes. Call me Mariah Scary. You feel me? But it's like, it's still funny to me, you know? Or like, if I'm at a public place and I go in the bathroom and there's like multiple urinals and stalls, like, and I have to pass gas, I'll pass gas. Like this, I'm in a bathroom. Like I feel like it's not acceptable to pass gas in the bathroom anymore. It's like, where else do you want me to do it? You want me to take it back to the table? You want me to take it back to the bar? Like, what, you want me to take it back to the dance floor? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I feel like I've felt the looks from passing gas being in the bathroom at the urinal. And I'm like, don't give me your judgment. Give me your appreciation. Because there, a couple weeks ago, I'm at this barcade in Greensboro. Oh, it's the only one. So it's called Boxcar. I'm at Boxcar, and these young guys, they're probably like early 20s, if they're 20. Well, yeah, they got to be early 20s. So they're probably like 21, 22. Can't be any older than that. You know, they're in Boxcar. They're having a good time. I'm with some people. We're having a good time. We're by the air hockey place. Now, the air hockey section is small. It's compact, okay? It's long, but it's very close together, right? And it's multiple people, so there's no airflow, right? There's no air passage, the doors aren't opening, it's all closed, right? It's a closed-in area with a tall ceiling. But that has nothing to do with how it's going to help because there's no airflow. It's cold. There's heat's on. There's no air circulation that's needing to be turned on or had because it's cold outside, right? And so they're trying to keep it warm, keep the outside air as minimal. They keep the door closed over there. And so one of the guys in the little young guy group farted and nobody heard it, but all of a sudden you just smelt it. And then as soon as they saw people start making faces, one of the guys go, "Oh, dude, what? Come on." And I'm just like, as soon as he said that, I was catching a little whiff. And he said it, I'm like, oh, somebody farted. And then I got a big whiff. Not even intentionally. I was just breathing. I didn't really smell it at first. And then I got a big whiff because I was just breathing like a normal human being. And I caught it. I'm like, it made me sick a little bit. It made me sick. But I think I was more mad than anything. Because I'm like, you could have just took that to the bathroom. Just take that to the bathroom, yo. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do such a thing to our noses? To our sensory system? Now my brain has to think about what I'm smelling and tell me what I'm smelling through the neurons and electrons in my nose, and the smells, the aroma, the gases that travel through has to hit all my senses and tell me what I'm smelling. Why would you do that? Why? You're disgusting. So people that do that are disgusting, but me, I'm okay. I'm not disgusting. That's about it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I appreciate the people who have been, letting me know the past couple of days. Shout out to my mom and the others who've been telling me they've enjoyed a couple of the episodes. And like I said, if you enjoy it, hey, I'm glad. I hope it helps you in some way. Forget about something that's been really hard for a little bit, or maybe just kind of take your mind off of something that you don't really just want to be thinking about. So that way you just get a second, catch your breath, feel normal, feel alive, feel that there's time, not to feel rushed. If this episode can do that, hey, more power to you. I know you're going to do great to whatever it is you're about to go back to. That's unideal. I know you're about to go enjoy the rest of your day. I know you're about to enjoy your life a little bit longer. Man, keep going, keep pushing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one. I hope you guys enjoy the other episodes you listen to. And if you don't, hey, you tried. I appreciate you trying. Hope you find somebody else or something else to listen to, or something else to do. You know what I mean? Pass time. You know what I mean? Lose mind. You know what I mean? I rhyme. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm sick. All right, I'm done. I catch you guys on the flip. Peace.